Greetings and salutations. I'm the Raven. This is a ramble. And I shall begin with saying, I'm unemployed. I've got no job. It's been a long time since I've had a job. I have been trying to get a job for quite a while now. But the problem is with the market at the moment, when it comes to jobs. My last actual time I can put down I've actually worked was 2 years ago, near enough. And to actually have the best chance of getting a job, you have to either be employed at the time, or having been within 6 months of being employed. So my chances of actually finding a job, even in the best circumstances, isn't too high at the moment. For the past 2 years, I've had about 3 job interviews. The market is awful at the moment, particularly here in Northern England. I can't say for anywhere else, but England is no good place for jobs, particularly when you're looking for it. It's such a position like mine. For the supply and demand, the demand for jobs is there, but the supply isn't. Companies are closing up. People are being laid off. It's not a good situation at all. Too many people are outresourcing to other countries to pay pittance for what people could be doing over here. But are the jobs coming over here? And new ones arriving? Not that I see. But that's just the current situation. I have signed on with the JSA, the Job Seekers Allowance, also formerly known as DOL. Going to the JSA is slightly less soul-crushing. Let me tell you something about the JSA, about the system as it is right now, with an example of what happened yesterday. Yesterday, I was at the latest place I've been sent to by the JSA, another job hunting and support scheme. I've been on way too many of these so far. I pretty much know all the tricks of the trade by now, but still I'm not getting these jobs. However, something happened at this latest place. One particular staff member had left, and they didn't clean their books before they went. Their appointments stood, people weren't informed, and those left behind were having to deal with it. My appointment was 10 minutes late. It lasted 20 minutes, and at the end of it I had to say to the staff, because they were trying, hopefully they will get better. Now, this person in particular left one particular client who was rather fed up. This particular client has dyslexia, and we got a little rundown of their experience with places that are supposed to help them find a job. The previous place, a place I went to before, where it is, we go sign in, we see this person, then we go sit down on the computer, search for jobs. This person has dyslexia. What do? He basically gets the same deal. They see this person, they get told to work on the computer. Twice this happened. Twice they talked to staff and asked for that particular member to be reprimanded. Even going back to the job centre to say that this was not on. They had not read his file. They did not know he had dyslexia. He needed more help than they were giving. If I remember correctly, the people I went to, this particular group, yeah, the people were nice enough, but the system they had in place, it wasn't all that good. It was very formal, very distant. It was not a good setup, particularly for those who needed more help like this particular gentleman. Now, in this current place, he had seen 3 different people. He had seen them for about, at most, twice. And then they left. He is having to restart from scratch with a different person. 3 different people, each leaving, and the poor woman at reception is having to listen to this. Because it's not her fault that this is happening, and she's getting it. The system is failing this guy because no one is really paying attention to files in the previous run, and in this current location, they were told this person's appointment was not sorted beforehand. My appointment was late because they were having to deal with this other person's appointment because they did not clean up. I don't blame the people, except for when there are faults like this person who left. I blame the system, The job centre is not a good system because it mostly deals with numbers. We are all a number to them. We're just numbers to them. We're not treated as individuals. We don't really get any help. Not for the job centre particularly. 2 organisations ago, I got onto the goals course, which is supposed to help you work on developing your confidence and your drive. I could have done with this right at the very beginning. I don't know when it is when I left college, but I could have done with that back then. But no, the job centre back then was even more pathetic. You come in, you sign, you tell them, oh, you have to apply for this and this. Do you get help? No. I got moved to a new deal. It screwed over my volunteering at the time. I was involved with projects at the time, working behind the camera for a video project. I told this new deal advisor, yeah, this was the case. I went from one course to the next. Actually, I went for 2 courses. One was an utter waste of time. Just having it where after the first few days, sat in the room, given papers, roll computers at the end of the room, which I never touched. Yeah, I got nothing out of that. Oh, we're going to do it for confidence. What are we going to do for that? Oh, we had to fill in this piece of paper. We have got problems with our confidence, with our drive, and you give us a solid piece of paper. That does not help. From what I hear, that particular organisation has improved since then. I cannot say I've not been back there. The only thing that organisation got me was a work placement, which I then went to work for them for another 6 months, spending in total 2 years there. But really, the system for getting you back in work is supposed to help you, supposed to give you the support. The money isn't enough. The job centre needs to buck the ideas up. Stop treating us like numbers. We need help from the get-go sometimes. But where do we get this help? We get it from third-party companies, which they keep sending us to get us off their books. And for anyone who says the dole or the JSA is an easy deal, you get money for nothing, I hate you. You are wasting our time. You're wasting the time on the job centre. Again, I don't blame the people there. I blame the system. Their system they have to adhere to. People abuse the JSA. I'm sorry, you should not be allowed that. You are not living up to responsibilities for that money. Yes, the money is supposed to help you get along, but it's also there to help you get a job. They are there to help you get stuff like, if needed, like a mobile phone, so you always got a contact number. A suit, so you can go attend those interviews looking good. To pay travel costs to get you there and back. But too many are abusing the system. Too many people are just falling by the cracks, and those with disabilities, such as this gentleman with dyslexia, they need help. And what does he get from the job centre? More forms to fill in. And if he doesn't get these forms filled in, he gets reprimanded. So, yeah, the JSA. Once upon a time, it's very soul-crushing to go down there. I'm dealing with people who are nice and believe in me and all that lot. I feel like an utter creep by the end of it, after those appointments, thinking, they're treating me better than I should. Yeah, I'm trying. But still, I don't feel I'll be treated as so well. But still, thinking about it, seeing some stupid comments, such as the JSA being an easy deal, free money. I feel I'm more deserving of this than they are. Because I am. I am living up to my responsibilities. I am applying for jobs. I am looking for them. I am putting about 5 to 6 a week. And yes, we get these lazy bastards who just sit on their ass doing nothing. Waste their money. And the thing is, JSA is not good money. It's just enough to get by. I have barely enough myself. The new machine I got, it took me a long time just to save up to get it. I am debating a major purchase at the moment because my money is very tied up at the moment. I've got so much I can actually spend for myself that isn't taken off the board or spending on food. And I've got at least 3 charities eating away at it because I cannot say no. So yeah. The system. The system needs to stop people as numbers. 2. It is not a good system, but that doesn't mean it should be open to abuse. You are given money for a particular reason, you're trying to find a job. Live up to that responsibility! 3. If someone's going to leave a job, for God's sake, tie up any loose ends before you go in. Not just for your clients, but for the staff who have to suffer the fallout of this mess, like yesterday. This poor woman on receptionist having to listen to this, trying to help as best they could. And this new guy comes along, trying to sort things out. Things are a mess, because people are not living up to their responsibilities. The system falls apart. It's not good. It's not helpful. These people are trying. And in the end, because the system, it proves trying. The system and those who don't live up to what they should be doing. It gives the rest of... Those labels give the rest of us who are trying a bad name. I'm trying. And it is trying. So, yes, this is me, signing out from this ranty ramble. Peace out, people.